Hello everyone. So this is our second session, and in this session we are going to learn 2 points, that the difference between the chewing food and the chewing food well and the digestive system. So before we will start, we will just revise the things that we have already learned in previous session. So our lesson name is from testing to digesting. In this lesson, we have learned a story, and from that story, which organ is important for testing, that we learn. Then 5 important information or 5 important facts about the tongue, that taste is the function of the tongue because of the taste buds present on the surface of the tongue. Then the tongue is just allow us to sense hot and cold in food and liquids. Then third important fact, that is tongue is one of the strongest muscle, and that has capacity or ability to heal from injury more quickly than other parts. Then we have learned the 5 functions of tongue. That first one is to taste food. Then the tongue is important to keep the food between teeth during chewing. Third one, to help swallowing, and fourth one, to help speaking. Then we have learned about the taste buds, that many taste buds are present on the surface of the tongue, which helps to identify taste. Then we have learned the areas that present on the surface of the tongue, that is bitter area, that is taste buds. Then sour area, salty area, and sweet area. Based on this, I have given you homework. I hope you have completed, you have drawn that. Then we have learned that how tongue and nose doing their work. That nose and tongue just passing the signal, that nose passing the smell signals and tongue passes taste signals to the brain, and then brain perceive the flavor. In previous session, we have just discussed the question answers. See, I have given the homework that you have to complete in your textbook, and now we will learn the new point, that is chew it or chew it well, that what is the difference. See, chew it or chew it well, and what's the difference. So that try this together in class. Now we are not present in class, so you have to do this activity at your home. Each of you take a piece of bread or roti or some cooked rice. Put it in your mouth, chew 3 to 4 times and swallow it. Means you have to take some food. For example, piece of bread. If bread is not there, you can take roti and then chew 3 to 4 times only. Listen carefully. You have to chew that food. You have to chew that roti or bhakri or that bread only for 3 to 4 times and then swallow it. Now tell me, did the taste change as you chew it? Means after performing this activity, you have to tell me that the taste change as you chew it. Tell me. No, the taste did not change. Now take another piece of roti, bhakri or bread. Now chew it 30 to 32 times. In first activity, we are chewing only for 3 to 4 times and directly swallow. But in second time, you have to chew that for 30 to 30 minutes. Now tell me, if there is any change in the taste after chewing so many times. First do that activity and then tell me. We will wait. In first activity, chew only for 3 to 4 times and swallow, and in second time, take that food, chew that food for 30 to 32 times. Just count that chewing And then tell me the difference between chewing and chewing that food well. Yes, there is any difference, there is any change in the test? Yes. After chewing that food for 30 to 32 times, there is change in taste. Because of whom? Because of which thing? Because of tongue, taste buds, mouth, which thing? Yes, that is saliva. Do you know saliva? What is mean by saliva? The saliva is a liquid which mixes with your food when you started chewing, and because of that food seems to be sweet now. So because of saliva the taste is changes. Now what is the difference between the chewing that food and chewing that food very well? So chewing chewing properly help us in swallowing the food, and which is good for food to digest. When we just chew for 3 to 4 times and directly swallow it, our digestive system, our body cannot digest that food properly. So if you want proper digestion, you have to chew that food properly, almost 30 to 32 times. Understood? That difference between the chewing and chewing the food well. Understood? Yes, so you have to chew food at least for 32 times for proper digestion. So see the information about saliva that mixes in food after we started the chewing. See, the salivary glands secrete saliva into the mouth. So in our mouth salivary glands are present, which is secreted a liquid that is known as saliva, and that saliva contains digestive juices that we will learn in digestive system. That digestive juices are there, many digestive juices. Among that, one of the important digestive juice is saliva, which helps to digest carbohydrates. You know carbohydrates, one of the important nutrient which gives us energy for work. Yes, so that saliva helps to digest carbohydrates. Also it helps to moisten the food and making it easier to swallow. Because of saliva we can just swallow that food properly. That saliva is actually the breaks down the complex substance. Do you know complex? Our human body is a complex. Correct? Your mobile, your laptop is a complex. Complex means what? Many parts are there, many functions are there. So if the food is complex, we cannot digest that food properly. So for that we have to break down that complex substances. When we are just breaking down the complex substance or complex food into simpler substance, and that process is known as digestion. And this digestion start with our mouth. In mouth saliva mixes with food, which helps in chewing, in swallowing, then moisturizes the inside of the mouth, which creates a smoother speech. Then the saliva dissolves the food and allows the tongue to taste food. Again, saliva helps to prevent cavities from forming. You know cavities, that paining is there, some tooth decay is there. So that also prevent by saliva. And when saliva mixes in the food, which makes the food soft and digestible. So if saliva is not there, means if you don't have enough saliva and just develop a dry mouth, this can lead to increase the plaque, then tooth decay and gum disease. Sometimes if your mouth is dry, we cannot identify the taste also. So saliva is very much important in digestion and in chewing. Understood about the saliva? Just remember that saliva is secreted by salivary glands, which helps to digest the food properly. Understood? And if you don't have enough saliva, means if your mouth is dry, so that can lead to just increase the tooth decay, then increase the plaque and gum disease. Understood about the saliva? Sure? Yes. So if you are chewing the food only for 3 to 4 times, there is no any change in the test. But if we are just chewing that food for 30 to 32 times, the test will change. I hope you have understood the all information about saliva. Still, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. You can take the help of these slides. This slide is important. And also you can write the functions of saliva after hearing this video. Next we are going to learn about digestive system. See your textbook, straight from the heart. See, where do you think the food must be going after you put it in your mouth and swallow it? After eating your food, directly that food just removed by our body? No. Something is there in your body where we are storing that food. Do you know which part is there? You are in 5th standard, you should know. Yes, our stomach. Very good. But directly not going to the stomach. So in the given picture, you have to draw the path of food through your body and share your picture with your friends. And then you have to tell me that do you all of you have similar pictures? Okay, now start your activity. Take your notebook and draw the digestive system that you know. That wrong, correct, that we will check afterwards. But what do you know? You have to draw on your notebook. That after mouth, the path, the journey of food, you have to draw. Okay, start. See my diagram. So it is similar to your diagram. Similar or not? See, from mouth one pipeline structure is there, pipe like structure, then something is there here, then the coil like structure is there. Do you know what is this? See, the digestive system. Now in this session your homework is that you have to draw a digestive system with names. Not only drawing, you have to write the names also of each and every organ that involved in digestive system. See, digestive system. Many organs work together and form a system, and this system helps to digest our food. So what is the digestive system? The system which helps to digest our food is known as digestive system. Simple. And which organs are present there? See, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. So this is digestive system. Again here you can see for proper diagram and label. See, food pipe here, then stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. So from this image you have to draw digestive system in your notebook. Don't be lazy, you have to draw that digestive system in your notebook. So in digestive system we have learned that what is the digestive system? That the system which helps to digest our food. So the food that we eat is processed in a complex way. From testing to digesting, a lot of things take place. Do you know what exactly digestion is? Or what is the part of the digestive system? What is the significance? Okay, let's find out more about digestion. So digestion means what? Breaking down of complex substance into simpler substance. For example, just take sandwich. Okay, now your mouth started watering, correct? No, but my mouth started watering. Okay, let it be. We will start. Okay, we will just discuss about the complex and simpler. Now for sandwich, which ingredients we want? Cucumber, tomato, onion, spices and bread. So separately, cucumber is separate, then tomato, onion, bread, all are separate. So these separate things are known as simpler things, simple things. And when we are just taking the bread, then we are putting tomato, onion, cucumber, spices, chutney, sauce, all things. So we are making that complex. Understood the difference between simple and complex? So in digestive system, we are just breaking down. I mean, when we are eating that sandwich, we are just breaking down that sandwich into simpler substance. Understood? Means the digestion is a process in which complex substances are converted into simpler substances, and see the journey that how the food is going and removed from our body. See, first from mouth. Here we are just chewing and swallowing. Then that food is just coming to the stomach with the help of food pipe. In the stomach, many digestive juices mixed here, and that food is passed in the small intestine. In small intestine, whatever we need that absorb, and then remaining passes through the large intestine. In large intestine, absorbs water, and then the waste material just passes in anus, and from anus we just remove that waste. You know that. Understood the journey? Mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. So you have to learn these all organs in sequence. So I hope you have learned these 2 points, that is chewing it and chewing it well, that's the difference. Then information about saliva and the digestive system. In 6th standard there are functions of each and every organ, but in this in 5th standard only you have to learn the organs that involve in digestive system, that which organs are involved in digestive system. Understood all points? So today's homework is that which first you have to write the information or a short note on saliva, and the next one you have to draw a digestive system. And I trust you that you are doing your study, you are doing your homework daily. So just read all information that I have mentioned on slide. Listen the videos again and again carefully and do your homework. Okay? Take care. Thank you.